I'm Bill Wilt of Assured Research. Thanks so much for joining this quick hit video where we focus on one research note, in this case drawn from our September 2024 Assured briefing, where we wrote a series of just short two-page research notes focused on earnings themes that we saw coming out of the second quarter 24 earnings season. In this note, we focus on a topic that's always of interest, and that is the pricing cycle. Let me just jump to the slides that we have for you, and we'll keep moving forward. There we go. Hopefully you're able to see that. So the pricing cycle, always a debate on how high it'll go, how long it'll last. One thing I'm confident of, having been at this for a while, is that it's going to do what it does, irrespective of what pundits or supposed pundits might say. But we do always at Assured Research like to look for clues and historical data, and then see if there's relevance for the situation that we're in today. So here, that's what we offer for you here in these first few slides. Left-hand side. P&C premiums as a percentage of GDP averages, I think plus or minus one standard deviation above and below the median line. And you can see that when we estimate 2024, we're kind of just above the kind of long-term historical average. So there's no, what we take from this is there's no structural barrier to prevent P&C premiums or rates from going higher. Likewise, same data expressed somewhat differently on the right-hand side. We put it in a scatter plot. X-axis is nominal GDP growth. Y-axis is premium growth. There's a not immaterial relationship between the two, as you see by the slope there. But the X marks the spot. That's the estimated 2024 spot, and it looks kind of right in line with lots of other time periods. So again, my conclusion here: no real structural barrier to the P&C cycle continuing or rates going higher. When we look through earnings transcripts across a whole host of industries. Both the blue is property intensive industries, which we thought might be interesting because that cycle's has really ramped up, probably peaked or has peaked, but ramped up meaningfully over the last couple of years. And then all other industries, you see an increase in the last couple of years, 2023, and I think we did try to annualize 2024. You see a notable increase in self-insurance, and what's that say? It says, well, and again, folks who watched last week's quick hit video may recognize the graph on the right. Putting these two together, the message we'd convey is that insurers, property casualty insurers, enjoy an relatively inelastic demand for their product. It's not, demand isn't so price sensitive because if you're in business, you have to buy certain insurance products. But the elasticity of demand isn't zero. Insurers can't simply continue to raise prices, or you'll drive corporations, especially larger ones, to look for opportunities to self-insure, form captives, and so forth. And then as to kind of where we are in the cycle and what might be the future might hold, of course, earnings matter quite a bit. And the graph on the left, it's a cohort of, I believe, 30 publicly traded insurers. The numbers at the top, that shows their operating return on equity. The number at the top shows the spread of operating return on equity over the 10-year treasury. It's kind of a measure of how well a company or industries are doing. And what you see is that peak, estimated peak for 24 and 2025, puts us back to the peak from this century reached in 2006 and 2007, which were very light catastrophe years. And of course, the 24 and 25 estimates should be fully loaded for expected catastrophes. So the industry is doing well. On the right, we show that more than half the companies, that's the blue line here, are forecasted to produce greater than 15% ROEs. That's only happened again in that 06-07 time frame. So our takeaway is that we're probably at or passing the peak, full recognition in the pricing cycle. full recognition that there are different cycles for different products, and we're speaking in broad generalities. But we thought you'd find that interesting. Welcome your feedback. Thank you. If you're a subscriber to Assured Research, thanks. If you're not, you want to learn more, plenty of ways to find our website or a link at this YouTube site to register to see if your company subscribes or to learn more about a trial. Again, thanks so much.